Here I come again. My name still remains the same name, Olajon Adio. If you remember the last time we met, I stopped at where Oduduwa went back to heaven and let Orunmila to take care of Ife Odaye. Somebody called me on my number, somebody that really know my number, and he was asking me, he said, according to your story, Oduduwa moved from one place to the other, and sometimes he changed to a woman, another time he changed to a man. He said, why did Oduduwa have to transform, and where did Oduduwa always go to? Then I said, well, I will explain everything. You should try to listen to this one today, and I will explain. When Oduduwa arrived, when he descended from Ikole Orun, we have only Ife Odaye. But after some times, Ife Odaye becomes spread wide and spread around, and we have many names, many other towns under Ife Odaye. And the place where Oduduwa was named Otu Ife, and it was like the capital of Ife Odaye. So we have a lot of towns under it later, and that is where I'm going to start today. When Orunmila was called from Ikole Orun, and he descended down to come and help them to fix the problem that they cannot fix, he arrived at Ife Odaye. When he was at Ife Odaye, Orunmila had 8 children at Ife Odaye. I'm talking about Orunmila now, because Orunmila is the next after Oduduwa. So Orunmila had 8 children at Ife Odaye, and the children are Alara, Ajero, Owanogbaga, Faloyemunyi, Ontagi Olele, Elediele, Mokwe, and the last child was called Olowo. After that, Orunmila can see that Ife Odaye has already spread and become big, so he decided to travel around and see what was happening. The first place he went to was Okegeti, and that is why they always call Orunmila Baba Kukuru Okegeti. And after Okegeti, he went to another place they call Okeitase. And from Okeitase, Orunmila moved and went to a place where was established by him, and he called that place Ado. That means, this is my settlement, Ado, Ibiti Modosi. And Orunmila has been coming from Ado to Otu Ife to come and do meeting with Oduduwa and the rest. According to what I told you, Orunmila was the leader of the elders, councils of elders. Orunmila was the leader of councils of elders. So he has been coming from Ado to Otu Ife to come and do meeting on how everything was going on. After Oduduwa decided to go back to Ikole Orun and handed over the ruling of Ife Odaye to Orunmila, Orunmila came back to Ife Odaye. He came back to Otu Ife, where he had some other children too. Then he left that place as he was at Otu Ife. So when Orunmila was back at Otu Ife, he had some other children. When Orunmila came back to Otu Ife, he had some other children. Some of them were not begotten to him. They were the people that come to be his children, and he accepted them and called them his children. After Orunmila has become the ruler of Ife-Oǹdáyé, he decided to travel around just like Oduduwa used to do. The first place he went to was called Odi-Ọ̀yán. At Odi-Ọ̀yán, Orunmila got married to another woman, and the woman gave birth to a child called Amúkàn lóde Ọ̀yọ́. Amúkàn lóde Ọ̀yọ́. That means I had one at Odi. From Odi-Ọ̀yán, Orunmila traveled to another place they call Ode-Onko, which was the foundation of all the Onko speakers in Nigeria today. At Ode-Onko, they had another child, and the name of the child was Amosun lóde Onko. Amosun lóde Onko. That was the life of Orunmila. Every year, Orunmila used to celebrate Ifa year at Ife-Oǹdáyé. All the town under Ife-Oǹdáyé will gather together to do Ifa with Orunmila. Then there was a year when Orunmila called the people for this celebration. And all the kings around, they will all come. They bow down before Orunmila. But the last son of Orunmila, Olowo, the last son when he was at Ife, one of his sons, but the last son at Ife before Orunmila traveled, he came, he refused to bow down. Orunmila was irritated by the way this Olowo was behaving. Then he came to Olowo, he said, Olowo, why don't you bow down like the other? Olowo said, never. I am a king, you are a king. You have everything that takes to be a king, and I have to. King must not bow down for a king. Orunmila feel irritated with what Olowo said, and to the extent that he seized Olowo's necklace and the hand chain, and he moved to a palm tree that was called Ọ̀pẹ Àgùnlà. He climbed this palm tree, and this palm tree lead to Ìkọ̀lé Ọ̀run, where Orunmila came from. Immediately he climbed the palm tree, he made the palm tree spread, and he can never get to Ìkọ̀lé Ọ̀run through the palm tree again. Then he went away. That was the end of Orunmila. Nobody knows. After Orunmila has gone, everywhere at Ife-Oǹdáyé, he could not make it, because they've been using Orunmila's sense to rule the place. The place becomes so bad. According to Ifa said, Aboyún ò bí wẹ́rẹ́ mọ́, àgàn ò tọwọ́ àlàbò sùn. Ọmúgbẹ láyé obìnrin, ọmọkùnrin ò dúró déédéé. The meaning is, those that are pregnant could not conceive. The ladies become so thin. Men could not be a man again. And that was how the Council of Elders called the Orunmila children. That look, help us to beg your daddy. Let your father come back to us. We cannot get the ruling again. Then the children of Orunmila went to that Ọ̀pẹ Àgùnlà, and they started calling Orunmila. Orunmila bọ̀ wálé, Ifá bọ̀ wálé kò sì wá àjẹkù. Orunmila ó màmá rọ̀, Ifá rọ̀ kò sì wá àjẹgẹ. Ifá rọ̀ kò sì wá àjẹjà. Orunmila, Ifá màmá rọ̀. Then immediately Orunmila heard this. Orunmila speak from Ìkọ̀lé Ọ̀run. He asked them to spread their hand, and the hand was spread. Then he dropped something on the hand. That thing was called Ikin. Then he told them that anytime you want to ask me anything, use this Ikin and I will tell you what you want to know. Then he gave them warning that the ruler of Ife Ondaye and the leader of the council must be one of his children. Maybe the one he gave birth to or the one that he adopted. But they must be his children. And everything was taken like that. They went back to the elders. And everybody was settled. Ife Ondaye become a very calm and good place again. This is where I'm going to stop today. But I promise that I'm going to give you a number that you can call me with and ask me some questions. And I will answer you. Now listen to the number. I told you that the number belonged to a network that belonged to Nigeria, that was made by Nigeria. I'm not going to mention the network, so it will not be like an advert. But the number is 0805 335 4345. 0805 335 4345. Call me, Olajon, to ask me any question. And besides, I want to beseech you, I want to beg you on something. Please, try and endeavor to subscribe on our YouTube. All this research was done all by us, all alone. Nobody helped. And I am not rich. I am only trying to be somebody. I'm only spending the money. Nobody helped me, no sponsor, no this, no that. I've been doing everything all alone. So please subscribe. Subscribe for me, encourage me, so I can continue. I want to continue the research more than where I stop, but there is no money. Please subscribe. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.